I'm sure you guys have already all seen that Ryan went live last night. And we have a preview for Gypsy Rose's show with Lifetime, Life After Lockup with Gypsy Rose. Now, I'm not going to show a preview here. I'm sure you guys can find it numerous places. There's so many people that have already reposted or are giving their opinions on it. But there's a couple of things I want to point out, and then we'll talk about Ryan going live, okay? So the first thing I noticed was the narrative. Of course, the narrative, like we all assumed, is going to be bullying. They showed comments of people and things like that, and her calling herself a hoe because she's seen comments like that. And then we hear from Ken, and it was very telling. I haven't heard anybody talk about this, but Ken's like, I wish she would have waited till her divorce was over. Like, we know this was a surprise, but for him to form it in that way seems like she trapped him. She trapped him for sure. And we kind of go over the same things that we did last season. She's saying she wants to prove everyone wrong. And we see her going to San Francisco State University for the talk. And we see all the things we've already seen on social media play out. And we have a start date for the show. The first episode airs on March 10th, which is a Monday. And that is going to be on Lifetime. If it's anything like last season, basically you watch it on Lifetime if you have cable network television, or you can buy the episode, or you just watch it the next day on the Lifetime app, which then it's free. But if you guys want to keep it within our circle, Conspiracy will be streaming it. She actually has a video up. Go and check her out. If something happens to TikTok between now and then, she will be doing it on other platforms. She will just have to figure out which one she's going to be doing it on. But I highly recommend. This is how I watched the last season, and it's really awesome to watch it that way because we get opinions, we can chat, and it's just really fun to do, and it doesn't give Lifetime the viewership. But let's talk about Ryan going live. So Ryan went live. He agreed to go live with Paris Hilton. And, Paris has been making his rounds on TikTok to make himself more relevant. I digress. But he talks with him and he does ask him some hard questions. One is including, have you seen Gypsy recently? And he decided, he kind of was like uneasy about answering. And then he's like, no comment. And that literally tells us everything we need to know, because if he didn't see her, he would have no reason to lie. Like, just to keep that to yourself, it doesn't make sense. But if he did see her, there would be a reason for a no comment. We all know from the hacker getting into Gypsy's account that the one message that was real, because we did see the messages prior to that, were the ones of Gypsy sending him and saying, hey, can we meet and have a coffee after the divorce proceedings, which was on December 9th. I also noticed, I seen a clip towards the end of his live that he was getting super emotional. And I truly believe that he was hurt. After he talked with Gypsy, I think everything kind of just felt real to him. I think up until now, things didn't feel real. And I think Gypsy was making him feel like things can still work out. I mean, that's still a possibility. He seems like he's easy to manipulate, especially if she wanted to for any reason. I really hope she's not, though. But he's hurt. He literally created a whole entire life for this girl, left what he was supporting with his mom and his nephew, bought an apartment for her, decorated it, did all the things when she got out, and helped her as much as he possibly could, gave her a cell phone. They got married, all of this stuff, and he thought his life was just, that was not the end of his life, but like that was how he was going to live the rest of his life, was with Gypsy and, creating a beautiful life together. Like she had gave him the hope in all the letters written and all the phone calls that they had in prison. And then to find out that, she was cheating on him and just left without a word said, emptied out the apartment of all her stuff. It's not right. And I'm sure he's going to have a lot of healing to do from this. But have you guys seen the premiere of Gypsy Rose's Life After Lockup on Lifetime? And what are some of your thoughts about it? Let me know down below.